Hey everybody, how you doing? Today we have a special video. This is the ROG Strix G15, and as you can see, this is the screen on the dimmest point. I'm going to show you ways to save your battery life if you want to play emulation. And today's video is about Dolphin emulation, and I'm going to show you the performance. We have Xenoblade Chronicles here, and before we start, we're going to test some stuff here. So just to make sure, the battery now is at 68, okay, 68%, and we have the iGPU on mode and panel power saving, which saves your power from going to 300 hertz to stay ready to have like minimal hertz here to save power. And we have this power panel overdrive turned off. So pretty much we are actually doing everything possible to save battery life without doing the registry thing here. Okay, keep in mind. And we have also set it on Windows. So let's take a look at the performance of the Armor Crate here. So it's at 1% usage, and we are at 1500 here. 28 degrees of temperature on the CPU, which is ridiculous. Okay, fans not spinning at all, as you can see, but the voltage is running here at 700. Something is pulling power here. I don't know what's going on here. It's supposed to be like 500, 200, but we're gonna check this out later on. Yeah, it's now 500. I think it's because of just open the Dolphin Emulator. So the point here, guys, is to actually minimize the power and see how much we can pull for emulation. And see, now it's the timing. Let me just show you. Not sure if you can see it right here. It turns to 11 hours and 13 minutes of battery at 68%, which is something crazy. So imagine what you can do with 100%. Crazy number, right? So let's just go back and see what we can have here with the Dolphin emulation. Let's turn this down, and I'm talking about like if you're on battery and you're traveling, or maybe you're somewhere else and you just want to play emulation. This is the best way to preserve battery while playing the game. Let's go to the graphics option here. Let's go graphic option real quick, and let me just go back and do some zoom here. Okay, we go to the graphics. As you can see, I'm using the AMD iGPU. We have it at 1080p 3x, and we can just go to 20p, but this screen is 1080p. We utilize it fully here. You can just set it on 720p. It's going to give you more battery life actually. And just see how much we can, if the screen is at 100%, how much we can pull in that case. So we're just gonna wait a little bit, and maybe if you connect your Bluetooth with the PlayStation controller, you adjust it here, then you can get some nice numbers with the battery here. And there you go, it's moving right now. We set the battery back to saving mode, and it's, as you can see, it's running well. So we're gonna let the screen run a little bit, then we're gonna check with the battery life at the performance. So let me just pull this window over here, the side, and then Armor Crate on the left here. I know you cannot really see nicely, but I'll try my best, because we're doing this to preserve battery life to the fullest. So I think this is way clearer than before. So here, as you see, guys, the Armor Crate is the game when you play it, or when you play the emulator here on the Ryzen 5800H. It's gonna suck up around 3 to 5% of your CPU only, and it's gonna take around 1600 to 1500. So that's almost as efficient as like retro gaming. You know, it's very low push of power or pull of power. So this is on Windows. You can just maybe boost it in any scenario here, but as you can see, it's running so good at 30 FPS, and there's no issues at all. Let me just go back and see what we have here. So at 67%, we are pulling 4 hours and 9 minutes at 67%, and we probably, let's see if we can actually pull more than that. Okay, and now it's 4 hours and a half, so it takes time to fully charge to get you like your possible power mode. So here we have 4 hours and 30 minutes. So if you want to do the math, we are 67%, almost 70, 4 hour and a half. So you might get around 6.5 hours of gaming on this laptop, which is ridiculous at 1080p. So 1080p, you get fully of function. You know, you get fully what you need from the screen, and you get to play a nice gaming emulation. 4.5 hours, 6 hours if you pull it at 100%. I'm trying to just get the math right. So if you do the math better than me, let me know. Here's the trick over here, guys. So this is the RTX 3070. I totally turned it off. Okay, I closed it off. So no fans running and no RTX 3070, and it's gonna run the game fully on the iGPU here, and the temperature is gonna be around 36 to 40 degrees, which is ridiculous, right? I know this chipset with this battery, this combination, and even the screen is amazing, guys. So if you're wondering about the Strix G15 and what's good about it, and why should I actually get this laptop for retro gaming and maybe PlayStation 2 and 3, which is, we didn't actually test the PlayStation 2 and 3. We're gonna go there and test it later on. But for Dolphin emulation, you get yourself a champion here. This is what I am trying to send a message to everybody here. This is really amazing. You can pull up these numbers, still 4 hours, and so I'm telling you, this gaming machine is awesome. All you have to do is just go through what I have just explained to you here, do them. As again, let me just tell you what I did here. So first off, turn on IGP mode here, and then click on auto hertz. This is just gonna dim the resolution, the hertz rate, and give you the minimum, and it's gonna play the game really nice. So if you just turn on this one, let's go back. So this is like very fast, 300 refresh rate. It's gonna go out, and you're probably gonna get some more heat because you're gonna pull more power from the screen, and you're gonna consume more battery. So if you go to the battery, and we have checking things out, it's gonna increase a little bit. It's gonna decrease, actually. The battery is gonna decrease. Consumption, increase the consumption. So yeah, this is just a trick. I still did not limit the CPU, guys. So if I did the registry, I might limit it to 1.3 something, and the percentage is going to be low. So that would actually give me even more less performance from the laptop, or limiting performance, let's just call it. And the gaming is going to run probably fine, but I actually might get some drop in frames because it's going to limit it. So as you can see, this is the minimum now to play the game. Like if you hit it at this power, this is the minimum to play the game, to maintain this game at this rate of functions. So if you actually decided to go and limit your CPU, you might actually get some issues with the emulation, unless you drop the gaming to 720p. Then you can just play the game at lower resolution. Up to you. But for 1080p gaming on this screen, it's amazing. You should experience it. So this is how you can get the gaming at this stage. Now actually, since we are actually playing around, still getting around 4 hours and 4 hours something, 4 hour and a half, 4 hour and 15 minutes. So it's gonna play around that. So that's why I told you around 6 hours. So yeah, if you have any question, let me know. Thank you.